Hello, hello! This is Dragondog from Daydreams of a Dragon, and welcome to Skyrim Special Edition. This is episode 35 on my Let's Play. So let's continue. Okay, where is this? Proudspire Manor? Nope, that's locked. I'm not breaking in. It's also locked and I can't break in there.
Exercises today.
Yes, madam. I know I have.
Wait, I know you.
Yes, well, see that you keep at it. That is all. Good afternoon. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
Oh nice, can you train me? You didn't even want to talk to me.
The Bard's College here in Solitude. You should think about applying.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
You play well.
Thank you. I'm still at the beginning of my lessons, but Inga, Dean Six Fingers, says I'm quite good with the flute.
Six Fingers?
Thanks.
Yes, my Thane?
Let's explore the Bard's College then.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people.
I understand. I will
When
be the
possible,
exception.
we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And I want... you need me to find it.
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Okay. What do you know about dragons?
Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested.
Has war affected the college much?
Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times. But the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era.
Why did Elisif forbid the festival?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
So what is the Poetic Edda?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it.
Okay.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Thank you. Let's explore. That's a lot of stuff to read.
Pardon. But I trust you've been working on your... Well, on the classic. Well, Heroes of Skyrim, yes?
Yes, we are Heroes of Skyrim.
Poetry is so dumb when it isn't sent to me.
I'm sure it will be fun. Just don't be late.
Okay then, everything there. And everything there. And there. Well, that's nice. Actually get some quests from reading this book too. Okay, let's explore a little more. Let's finish this floor first.
Why must there always be incest inside temples? It really does make me feel a little sick. Did I say incest? I meant incense. The smell really gets up my nose.
Okay, doggy, you want to move out of my way, please? You're in my way. We have someone else's room here.
I've got your back.
Let's look at the basement. Okay, that's here. Not very nice ones, but beds. Okay, we're not leaving yet.
you've found meals are served to bards at designated times. Find an inn if you want to make requests.
No, I wasn't interested in requests. Let's upstairs.
Pardon me, but I trust you've been working on your poem on the classical heroes of Skyrim, yes?
Yes, sir, Professor Tremaine. It's a war epic about both Mercury's last stand.
No, I'm not.
How are your students coming along?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just interrupt the rest of my work.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Giraud, but students are an unfortunate necessity of a college. Do try to persevere.
Yes, Headmaster.
Hello there.
What brings you here?
To the Bard's College? Why, the performances, of course. I'm a bit of a culture aficionado. I enjoy anything involving art and culture. And there is no better place to find it in Skyrim than here in Solitude. I even hear that the museum is reopening, which should be quite exciting.
Yes. The voice acting there sounded like this is something that you don't find in vanilla Skyrim. And mentioning the museum, I'm pretty sure that is a fact.
Good to meet a prospective bard.
It's a war epic.
I'd like
about
training in the art of
Mercury's last
speech.
stand.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yarmo said you could tell me about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
So King Olaf's verse is a lost part of the Edda?
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
Indeed.
Be careful. Ildi, what year did the Aldmeri Dominion invade the Empire?
Late one.
I'm Dean of Loot at the Bard's
Good,
College,
Ildi.
and no,
Soak in the
I
lore.
don't give private lessons.
What happened during the Red Year?
Morrowind suffered a massive explosion.
Vardenfell's...
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
Being a bard isn't just about the music.
Yes, my Thane?
You know, I don't get the impression that I'm very well liked at the college.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
I'm right
did you
behind
need
you.
something?
I wish only... It's an honor to have Viarmo for instruction on drum, but it's far too reserved for my tastes.
You seem proud to be a bard.
And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history?
Bards?
The person who writes it.
Indeed.
Farewell, stranger.
A good story is 9 parts truth and 1 part fiction.
Seems like most of these are 9 parts fiction.
Okay, let's... Well, I found Proudspire Manor, but it's... locked, so I can't that's the door in the basement itself.
I tried joining the Bard's College. They thought Bards were supposed to have a sense of humor, but they just sit there reading books. I can't believe what that guy made me do to join, though. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. He wanted me to retrieve some dusty old relic from some forbidden cave. I just handed him an old book, and they spent ages trying to decipher the nonsense that I wrote in it.
Dragonborn Gallery. Did I have something for him, or haven't I found
Yes,
that
my thing?
yet? You're ignoring me, are you? That's not very nice of you. Sit on bench.
I'm right behind you.
Well, not
What's
right
on your
now.
mind? Let me know if I can be of service.
Take a curator's guide. Welcome to Dragonborn Gallery. The museum currently contains 8 displays heralding the accomplishments of the Dragonborn and featuring relics from across all Tamriel. A rich history unfolds within these walls. Enjoy your time at the museum and please do not handle the displays. So it is open then. Read notice. The museum is currently closed pending the acquisition of displays prior to its opening. Thank you for your patience. Enjoy more information. But you said it was open. Okay. Can I talk to you now? No. Okay. A lot of books. A wine cellar. Well. Okay. No, I can't talk to him. Okay, let's go to the Blue Palace. Wait. I need to go southeast. I'm not going southeast, so this direction.
Yes, my thing?
Yes, indeed.
Have you ever woken up in the morning with a big cock in your ear? That damn bird screeched so loud that I cooked it for dinner.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Okay.
Luckily,
Wait,
the farmer
I know
didn't
you.
find out about it.
I'll take my leave then.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Okay. Let's go see the Earl.
Steward Falk, I have a task for you. I want to begin stockpiling food and water in the event we come under siege, and I would like you to oversee this work personally.
A wise course of action, my Jarl. However, we have little food or water to spare.
General Tullius will never allow that. He's ordered all surplus food to be given over for the war effort.
General Tullius does not run this city, Thane Erica. Or have you forgotten your oaths of fealty?
My My apologies, Jarl Elisif. I was thinking only of the importance of the war effort.
There's no need for an apology, and you're right about the war. Perhaps this is a matter best discussed with the General in person.
I will make the arrangements, my Jarl.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Do you like my outfit?
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Raiment.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
How nice. Do you trust General Tullius?
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
Well, it would be the opposite route, but your enemy is the leader of that, so well...
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torygg was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen.
Why did Ulfric kill your husband?
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torygg. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare.
Indeed.
When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say. For it grieves me to speak of it.
Sorry for your loss.
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
Okay.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Thane Bryling, at your service.
You're trying my patience.
Do you have business with the court?
No.
Surely you have something better to do.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
What's your place in the court?
I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
Do all Thanes support Elisif?
Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership. Good. We've wasted enough time here.
Okay, let's see if we can find the Raiment place. Hall of Secrets, really? Steep fall, burn roll. Okay. Do I have such a book? Song of the Alchemists. I do not. Okay.
Wait, I know you.
Yeah, it's just your imagination.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
I would agree.
Need something?
That of course reminds me, I need to change clothes. Okay, I already changed to those.
Hey, wanna play tag?
I'll pass, thank you. I have some errands to run. I'm a grown-up. I will try to...
Like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Yes, indeed. Try to do my job before pleasure. So...
The guards in Skyrim are a miserable bunch. We risk life and limb slaying wolves, bandits, and a lot worse all day, and they complain about a single arrow in the knee.
Well, that's why we are adventurers and they are guards, yes?
Why, hello. We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most influential residents. But for you, I'll make an exception.
Elisif loved the outfit. She'll be placing orders.
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours. And here's something for your trouble.
Thank you.
And I usually reserve a good beating for those who can take it, but for you I'll make an exception.
No need to get rough.
Oh, nice.
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really.
What have you got for sale?
Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
And some jewelry. That's always Ebony Dragon Pendant on Conjuration. Okay. No, I wasn't looking to buy the fine clothes. Garlic? You have garlic for sale? This seems like a good time to end this episode. So I'll see you in the next one.